The exercises and drills shown on this video will help you to correctly learn the featured tumbling techniques. All of these exercises and drills must be practiced systematically, many times, to form correct movement habits. It may happen that you learn some technique, but then it will deteriorate. In such case, you should go back to easier lead-up exercises or drills and practice them until you do them correctly. In other words, all the easy lead-up exercises and drills should be mastered before attempting to perform the whole technique. The correct methodical learning lets you perform each technique surely, with full understanding of the mechanics of each technique. This, to a large extent, eliminates fear. If you choose, however, to begin to practice, for example, a somersault right away, without mastering the easier lead-up exercises, then you will not fully get to know that somersault. Not fully knowing the skill, you will not have a true command of it, and eventually you will begin to doubt yourself and feel anxiety when about to perform it. This is why techniques learned without following the correct teaching method begin to go bad, diverge from the mechanically sound form, and as a result, the fear appears. Then you will have to go back to basics, go through each lead-up exercise. It will give you confidence, and the technique learned by following the correct teaching method will not deteriorate. It will be performed solidly and without fear. Remember that attempting to perform a technique without progressing gradually from its easiest lead-up exercises to its final form, you may lose confidence in executing this technique. Even someone who can perform a somersault in the first try, by performing it several times without the prior preparation of methodical learning, will eventually lose this somersault, begin to fear, and won't do it anymore. But if you do the lead-up exercises step by step, gradually progressing from the easiest, you will learn how to behave in the air and will not fear to perform even more difficult techniques than those presented on this video. Performing even the simplest acrobatics, you can get injured. To prevent that, diligently practice fundamental exercises to acquire pliability of body and mind. So in unexpected situations, you can react suitably to minimize the likelihood of injury. This will help your self-assurance as you perform acrobatics. Coordination of breath with movement is important in acrobatics. Generally, all movements with high muscle tension are done holding the breath. When muscles relax, we inhale. When we tense muscles and stiffen up the body, especially muscles of the abdomen, we exhale. For example, raising arms, we inhale. Lowering arms, we exhale. You can see it in jumps. For instance, before the somersault, we raise arms and inhale. Next, when taking off and folding the body in the air, we exhale. In the power hurdle, we inhale together with raising arms up, and later, entering, say, a round-off, we exhale as we lower the arms. Good flexibility helps with performing acrobatic techniques correctly, some more than others. Nevertheless, An overly flexible body weakens takeoffs and rebounds because these elements benefit from high stiffness of the body. This is why you have to work both on flexibility and on strength. Having the adequate range of motion with stability and explosiveness makes it easier to perform acrobatic techniques. For example, among techniques shown on this video, in the aerial cartwheel and in the front handspring, greater flexibility will certainly help. In the back handspring, however, a great flexibility of the spine may cause one to perform it by bridging backward more than by jumping. In front and back somersaults, flexibility is not important, but high strength of legs and abdomen helps. The exercises and drills shown on this video will help you learn each of the featured tumbling techniques. They will let you learn in a way that makes these techniques reliable and mechanically efficient. Acrobatics is a technical sport. Therefore, you should practice without feeling fatigue so to perform techniques correctly.